Okay, so today I'm gonna try to work on my door panel because these things are expensive. This is gone. There's one over there, but it's beat to heck. So I might use that as a template if I can figure out how to get that off without breaking something. Uh, Maybe a piece of plywood wrapped with some foam. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Um, some vinyl. We'll see. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a voiceover because these are just photos. So this is the existing armrest, and what I was trying to do, but was an epic failure, is make an armrest, so I didn't have to buy them. So I used this armrest and the door panel to create this piece of plywood for a template with a belt sander, a router, saw, and I had to notch out the bottom so it fit on the door panel. And then next I'm going to show you my little MacGyver setup with my router and my oldest table saw known to man. So I mounted it. Yes, I know the screws should be countersink, but they're not, and it worked just fine except for, well, not just fine. I'll show you in a second. I had a little blemish. You can't really see it on this one, but use these pieces of wood, and this is what I was supposed to put the foam on. So there you can see it. There's that blemish. But this is what I was going to put the foam on, then wrap the vinyl in. But since I did this, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in there. This is what I did to make wood putty. I didn't know if you know, but you can mix wood sawdust with glue and make wood putty. And that's what that looks like. And that gets hard as a rock. So once that dries, it's pretty much like wood. But here's my little owie. Here you go. My little cut finger. You don't have to watch that, sorry. And now, back to the video. Okay, well, I took the door panel off. I'm just gonna clean it up, do the same thing, give it a nice hot shower, and then paint it up and put it back on. I'm gonna clean that up too, that looks nasty. I'm excited. One of the first things that I had to actually buy, because I could not duplicate it, was the armrest. So I spent a lot of money. I'll have to look at the receipt. But I just bought them new because I couldn't duplicate them. The other ones were hammered, couldn't be rewrapped. Got a lot of little stuff going on here for the 97 over there. Oh yeah, here it is. That's what I was looking for. Under all the shit. Pretty beat up and unrepairable. But I use this as my failure. Use that to make a template to make this, and then I'll find the other piece. But I padded it with the foam, and it came out good until it was time to wrap it, and that was a disaster. So that's what made me spend all kinds of money. I think it's a lot of money, but these and the headboard, or whatever, the headboard, geez, the headliner, are the things that I feel that I cannot like clean up. There's, they're just non-existent. So I can't clean up, I can't repair, I can't paint, I can't recreate. I just have to buy them. So that's going to be the biggest budget breaker in this refab, or whatever it's called, rehab of this nice little work truck of mine that I love. All right, guys, I'll get back to you. This is just rinsing. Look at that nastiness, ultimate nastiness. I haven't even touched it with the soap. Ew. Ew. I'm gonna scrub this mug. Not to mention how nasty this tub is. I mean, I am a single guy who never uses this bathroom except to clean his car parts. Look at it. Yeah. So I scrubbed down both sides of this. It's pretty nasty. Let's see how nasty it actually is. Definitely not going to paint both sides, but I am going to clean both sides. All right, get back to you. Okay, so I got to do a voiceover because Q100.5 is doing a Mary J. Blige tribute, and it's playing in the background, and I don't want to turn it off because she's awesome. But so I'm just showing you the outcome of the shower, the hot soapy shower, dish soap, and I have a little wire brush that I scrub in all the nooks and crannies with, and it turned out decent. It is what it is. But the color that I use is a stone gray from Home Depot, and it's a plastic paint. And then for the black pieces, I use a trim and bumper paint. It's a black, kind of flat black paint. But now back to the video. It's like, okay, so we're going to continue the voiceover. I had to tape up the window trim because I didn't want to get paint all over it. But it's all ready to spray, and here we go. Got the first coat on there, and it looked awesome until I got some natural light into it. Streaks? Damn. Coat number 2, and definitely probably a 3. I'm probably going to have to go to the store and get some more stone gray. But yeah, I'm trying to get the natural light into it. You can definitely see streakage. But it looks a lot better than it did, as I keep saying, man. Stone gray is on hit, man. All right, I'll be back. Okay, sunlight looks, second coat, way better. Ran out of paint, had to run down to Home Depot. And, but I think I'm gonna do one more coat and call it good. Way better. And by the way, speaking of way better, boom. Hammered. A lot better. Oh, what is that? Oh, you asshole. Touch up. Alright. Stop talking in my video, man. Stop enjoying the Sunday. What the hell? I'm trying to record. Oh, man. Okay, I looked this thing over, and it looks really good. I'm going to say pretty good. A lot better than it did. And then I came over here and wiped this thing down because it was nasty, dirty. I'm going to tape that back up. Hopefully that helps with the sound. And then we're going to tackle that side, just like a before and after. Nasty. So I almost forgot about the A-pillar thing, but it broke when I was pulling it off. So still painted it. Hopefully it looks good. One coat, I'm gonna do another coat, then I'm gonna slap it all back together. Hopefully I have a door panel in a few hours or 30 minutes. It's a little cold, so it takes a long time for the paint to dry. But yeah, it's January in Vegas. All right, get back at you. Paint it all up, put some double stick tape, real thin stuff. Already did the best I can there. This is still dirty, but that's inside the plastic. I'm not ripping it all apart to clean it up in there. Gonna slap it on, put it together, be back. Okay, so minus the extreme discoloration, the broken piece, the dirty chip in my paint because I was too impatient, didn't let it dry, and more off coloring. But look, damn. This stays on. It doesn't fall to the ground every time I shut the door. That needs to put the spring. But look, it stays on. I thought I was gonna do the old vice grip thing, but yeah, this is pissing me off. This gap pissing me off. And I know when I screw this down, it's not even going to help because I push up my finger and still gap pissing me off. So, but man, 100 times better than that one. And that one's next. Worried about this. This isn't closing right this gap, but I haven't put the screws in yet because they're just nasty and I want to replace them. Yeah, it is a couple tones off, but you can really see it in the phone. Actually, when you look at it like this, it doesn't look as bad as looking through the phone. But this is irritating. That little pin in there, little plastic piece, pushing it. I don't know if you can't see that. Oh, there it is. So that will not go in. It will not lock. And I'm sitting here sitting on the door. It won't. Get down there. Get down there. Anyway, okay. Looks good though. Oh my God, it looks great. Looks awesome. But look how good that looks. New, clean. Makes this look dirty. It is dirty, but I mean, it looks old now already. And then the A-pillar is still drying. That one's almost done. I'm gonna put that in, but it looks terrible. All these areas don't line up. Crap. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the dashboard. Next is that side, and then the headliner. All right. Enjoy. I am. But still don't have the screws. I got one for this side and then one for that side. But they're nasty. They both look like that. So I think I'm going to order some. And then I'll screw them in and it'll be all pretty. Because not only are they not... Like, I can't just paint them. They're like stripped, rusty, crusty, and full of dirt. Alright, just wanted to check in with you guys again. I don't know if I'm going to start this one today. I'm a little tired, and I'm hungry. And then by the time I go eat and come back, it's going to be dark. Because welcome to Vegas in the summertime where it gets dark at 4:30 or 5. But, alright guys, I'm out for the day. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with the whole rinse and repeat of the passenger side. It's the duplication of the driver's side, which came out great. But I am going to tell you, I replaced these with the inserts from my little Harbor Freight kit, and they work great. So let's see. Yep, looks a lot better, stronger. Screws are clean and brand new. So these are going bye-bye. It fits right in the hole. This is the 3/16. I think it's 3/16. It's the second from the biggest. I used the 1/4 inch for underneath the seat. And then these are the 3/16, the second biggest. So, yeah. And then I don't have plastic for this. Let's miss. I'll see if I can find some, or I don't know. Or I just leave it. It's easy to take off and get later. But yeah, that's the rinse and repeat passenger side. Here's final product, for now at least. Not perfect, but it's done. It's clean. It's a lot better than it was. Say that a lot. But all all ready to cruise. Like I said, not perfect, but it's clean. It's a lot nicer than it was. I did the A-pillar. Gonna order the headliner and the back carpet kit. And then I think I'm just gonna leave the dash because it's a lot of work. I'll leave that for part 2 of the interior when I take the whole thing out, gut it. And yeah, well, that's it. Nice. Hope it's a lot quieter than it was. I didn't get the plastic. If it's bad, I'll get the plastic. I don't think I'll need it. Alright. Check you on the next one.